Stefan at Melbourne Airport, the international terminal. It's almost midnight and I've got a bit of a travel theory which I wanted to test in this video today. So this theory that I have, this thing I want to test today, is I think there's a bit of a shift coming in the way that we travel, and it's all to do with ultra long haul or ultra long range aircraft. You look at companies like Qantas, they're buying a bunch of new A350s, and by 2025 with Project Sunrise, their plan is to be able to fly from Australia to the east coast of America non-stop. Not bad in its own right, especially if you want to get somewhere quick, but I just have this concern that it's going to start killing off the traditional travel stopover. And so that's why I've come here today. This is a brand new country for me, never been here before, to see if this is a viable stopover destination as opposed to blasting your way halfway around the world without stopping. There are a couple of other reasons why I've come here for the next couple of days, but I'll come to those in a second. Take a picture of your planes here. Sorry, I'm a bit of an aviation nerd, so yeah, there's some great models. I have a few at home. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is the Harbour Lounge, by the way. This is where they put you if you're not flying with Qantas, not flying with Singapore. The Qantas First Lounge is just across there, but if you're not flying with any of them, but you're still flying business, which we are today, this is where they put you. I've been sitting in this lounge for about half an hour now, looking at the departures board, and this flight that I'm on is code shared with a Qantas flight as well, and I'm wondering, with my Qantas status, does that mean that even though I'm not flying with Qantas today, can I still get into the Qantas First Lounge? It's worth a try, right? Wish me luck. This would be a good result if I could get in here. Can I just check something? I'm a Qantas Platinum member. Am I still able to come into the lounge? That's amazing. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm not sure if that's the norm, whether she was just really nice on the front desk or whether it's just my lucky day. I've been waiting here for about the last 5 minutes for that too, but it's... No, it's not going to do it. Okay, enough time mucking around in lounges. We have a plane to catch. This will be a 4 3/4 hour flight now on a Boeing 737. I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to sleep through most of this. It is almost midnight, so I'll see you on the other side. Slept for the whole flight. That's about 4 hours. And now we're about to land.
On behalf of Captain Vilami Konmanu and the entire cabin crew, we hope you have enjoyed your flight with Fiji Airways and approach your partner Qantas.
Thanks very much, man. Thanks for looking after us. That's me. Thank you. How are you? I'm Stefan. Fresh air. The driver that they've organised for me told me to wait here and he was going to grab his car and come back and pick me up. That was about 15-20 minutes ago. I'm sure he'll be here soon. Am I in the right place? I think I was supposed to wait here. Quite a quick turnaround till I have to come back to the airport, so I kind of wanted to get to the hotel, and I'm sure he'll be here soon. Oh no, that's him. All right. Oh, Bulla. That's not me. Welcome, Kendrick Nguyen. For the remainder of this video, I will only answer to the name Kendrick. I think it suits me. But I don't have very much time to enjoy this resort just yet because I've got 46 minutes before I need to head back to the airport because Fiji Airways wanted me to try out another one of their planes. So Quick shower, quick wash, and then how good does a shower feel after a long flight? You feel human again. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you is in this resort, the way you get from the hotel across to where the taxis are. Hola. Thank you. How are you? Good, good, thank you. Very well, thank you. How many trips do you do every day?
Sometimes 20, 30.
Yeah.
When it's busy, yeah?
Busy, yeah. Thank you very much. Fun story before we jump on this flight. I was supposed to get a car to pick me up from the hotel to bring me here. The car didn't show up. Left it about half an hour, thought it's getting a bit late. The guy came up and asked if I wanted to get a ride into town. He brought me here, but then he didn't take credit cards. So I had to go to the ATM to get cash. Got cash, finally got here. I don't know what it is with today. Now I've got not very much time at all. I really have to say a big thank you to Fiji Airways. Not only have they flown me out here to have a look around their training academy, but they knew I had a spare afternoon today and I had nothing better to do. So they found me a spare seat on this Twin Otter. I'm literally going to fly out to another island and fly back again because they knew I liked flying so much and I had nothing better to do. Thank you, Fiji. That aircraft is of course an ATR. It's not the Twin Otter we're flying today. The one we're flying today. They also gave me the front seat. First flight down, that was brilliant, about 40 minutes. I didn't capture the approach over the hill on this camera though, but I did get it on my phone, so I'm going to put it next to me whilst I'm standing here talking. It was brilliant. It's an approach over 3 hills. If you've ever seen anyone landing at St. Bart's before, you've probably seen something similar where they do a quick procedure turn to line up with the runway, then basically descending, making sure that you're keeping clear of the terrain, and at the last minute when you come over the last hill, that's when the plane actually descends down, flares over the runway. It's all about speed management, brilliantly done, and grease the landing as well. I'd love to try that in Echo Yankee Zulu, but if you float, you don't really have much of a chance. The hill, I can show you actually, is kind of behind me here. So that's the end of the runway, and you can kind of see the hill. It doesn't look as steep come over the top here, and all manage your energy all the way down the runway. And the best part is I'm about to jump back on that plane and fly back again. It's like my 3rd flight in about 8 hours. I'm loving today. It's just all planes and airports. I'm having such a brilliant day. And with the sun beating down on my face, of course I fell asleep on the plane ride on the way home, jumped in a taxi and came back here to the resort where I am now. And what about my travel experiment then, the theory I was working with that I should try and stop a little bit more often? Do I think, having been in Fiji now for this short amount of time, do I think it's worth doing? Yeah, of course. Look at what you get. I'll be honest, sometimes in my life I do think I push efficiency up a little bit too high as a priority. What I want to do is focus more on things like curiosity. Aviation for me has never just been about the plane. It's not just about flying. It's about what you can do with the plane and where you can go. And even though we are going to have opportunities in the future to be able to blast from Australia all the way to the east coast of the United States, I don't necessarily think that's what we should do all the time. If you're like me, and I think you are because you're watching this, if you're like me and you're a curious type, you're adventurous, but sometimes you just think, oh, I'll just get there in one go. It's just going to be easier. Maybe rethink that. Maybe think about stopping at some of those places that you fly over at 35,000 feet and look down on and go, that island looks cool. I wonder what's down there. if you are looking for a career in aviation, the next video on this channel is going to be a behind the scenes look at the Fiji Airways Training Academy. If you've ever wanted to learn how to fly, or you're just curious about working in the aviation industry, you're going to love that video. Meantime, the sun's about to go down and they're serving cocktails over there.